สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Webull special series, The Global Opportunities in Your Hand. At Webull, we focus on bringing U.S. market closer to Thai investors with convenience access and dedicated services. And today, it is our great pleasure to welcome Will Rhind, the founder and chief executive officer of GraniteShares, which is one of the world's most innovative ETF providers. Welcome to Webull Thailand, Will.
Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining. Well, to start off, could you share and introduce GraniteShares to Thai investors and also share a little bit of your founding story together with your inspiration?
Yes, of course. So GraniteShares is a ETF issuer, which means that we're an asset manager that specializes in the creation, the management, and the distribution of exchange-traded funds, special type of asset management vehicle. GraniteShares is around $8 to $10 billion in terms of assets under management. We're headquartered in New York City and run a global business where we list products in the United States, in European markets, and then have distribution to major Asian countries like Thailand. The number of products that we have is quite diverse, and we offer exposures to everything from physical gold to leveraged ETFs on popular companies such as Nvidia, Tesla, etc., and very high yield products in our Yield Boost suite. The genesis for the company is that I've been in the ETF industry for a long time and felt like we needed something different in the industry, something a bit more exciting, a way to bring products that were more engaging with investors to market. And so after a long time working in the industry, additional firms, I saw an opportunity to create an ETF manager that did things differently and was able to provide new, exciting, innovative products and create a new generation of solutions for investors that didn't exist before. And that was the genesis for founding GraniteShares, and we built a successful business since then.
In globally, what are the differences between GraniteShares products and other traditional ETF providers?
I think that going back to the reason why we created the company, that what we've always tried to be is different and offer ETFs that are truly innovative. And I think when you look at what we have, we created, a lot of people really credit us for inventing leveraged single stock ETFs, which has been a huge part of our business. So that's ETFs that provide leverage to single companies. And I think from that perspective, that's an example of how we're different, that we created something that didn't exist before, brought an innovation to the market, and that has been a global success story. And these products, whether you go to Japan or whether you go to Korea, go to Thailand, these are successful products all around the world. So I think when you think of GraniteShares, you think of a company that does things differently, that offers unique solutions that are different to other ETF firms. And other ETF firms that exist in the business might be specialists in more fixed income products or more generic equity products or more different types of exposures. But we specialize in alternative, innovative, and typically differentiated solutions.
That leads to my next question. What exactly is leveraged or inverse ETF that you provide? How these products work?
So leveraged ETFs at the core, they simply provide leverage, 2 times leverage, 2x leverage typically, although it is possible in some cases for more, 2 times leverage on a underlying asset. So that underlying asset could be a single company like Nvidia or Tesla or Palantir, or it could be a broad index like the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ 100. So simply put, the objective of a leveraged single stock ETF, the kind that GraniteShares provides, and we're a leader in this particular market, is to provide 2 times or 2x leverage every single day on the underlying company. So if the underlying company, say Nvidia, goes up 5% in a day, GraniteShares NVDL, which is 2 times the return of Nvidia, will go up 10% for that given day.
2 times of the profit. That's
That's
very
right.
promising.